Morning guys.
Morning.
We're over here on this lovely frosty morning filming a small video of our campervan Moby. We're going to give you a quick tour around the inside and see what you make of him. Right guys, we bought Moby off a Facebook marketplace. He was, or started life as, a minibus and then was sold to the NHS and sprayed white because his original colour was green and became a community ambulance. And then he sat for some time and we spotted him and bought him. He's a wonderful piece of kit, we love him. He actually came with a diesel heater, air conditioning, which is up the top there. The front comes out of those two vents, which drowns you in freezing cold air. And in the back you have two vents that side and two vents that side. What we tend to do is just have one open or two open, and then the rest comes out of these two wonderful things up here. Now when we bought it, it wasn't working. That's how you switch it on. That little switch there. It wasn't working and I fiddled around with it for ages trying to get it to work. And then luckily one day I spotted that the cigarette lighter fuse had gone. So I changed it and guess what? The aircon started working. And it's worked wonderfully ever since. He also came with a side step that didn't work as well, but luckily I managed to fix that as well. But the biggest job we had to do was when we got him, under here he had a wheelchair lift and it was huge and weighed a ton, but we managed to get it off, but it had no spare wheel carrier. So I made up some brackets and bought a second-hand spare wheel carrier and put it on, so now we can carry a spare wheel in him, which is always a good idea when you're going touring. I've also fitted an electric hookup for campsites, which works wonderful. Inside there's a fuse box. There he is, lurking there. The trips and stuff in him. On the roof up there, I'm sure you can see, is our TV aerial, which when we read the reviews said you'd be better off with a coat hanger. Yet we've had some fantastic picture every single place we've been so far. It's just fantastic. Up the top there is our tiny little reversing camera. It's a wireless one. It's wirelessly linked to the command piece on the dashboard, which I'll show you now. It was very easy to fit. I've just run a wire around the inside and you connect one wire to your reversing light, and when you put it in reverse the camera comes on and there is the little screen. It is brilliant. I mean, a lot of people mount them on the number plate, which is great on cars and things, but when you've got a van this high you need it up high so you can see if you've got any trees or anything above you, and the picture quality is fantastic. I mean, this van's 6 meters long, no problem with reception whatsoever, so I think if you were towing a caravan you wouldn't have any problems with it on the back of there. When we got him he'd been standing for some time, so the first thing I did was did a full service on him, which was really easy to do. And also we noticed, you can't see it, but down there the water pump was leaking, and all the videos we watched on YouTube how to replace it, you had to take the whole front of the van off, all of it. But luckily I spotted a man who did it without doing that, and he managed to take the cowling off and get it that way, which I did, and it was really easy to do and saved loads and loads of work. So if you want any advice on that, drop us a line. And also we put new tyres on all round, safety of course, and some fancy hubcaps which look rather nice. I think they suit him. Also I put new brakes, discs and pads all the way around, just to be on the safe side. They were quite low actually, the other ones, but they're all fine now. And I also changed the rear axle differential oil, which was like water when I took it out, but put some new stuff in there. Brilliant. Also, one of the great things about him is he's a 5-speed automatic, which is quite rare, and it drives like an absolute dream. That gearbox is fantastic. Now when we got in, we thought that this battery here was the main battery, but we were wrong. This was an auxiliary battery, which was flat as a pancake, which was one of the reasons the diesel heater wasn't working. The actual battery lives under the floor here. Take this panel up and there's a big battery, starter battery underneath there. And our leisure batteries are underneath the seat. Dual sensing split charge relay and a Chinese diesel heater, which works fantastically. Now, as you may have noticed, we have a lovely walkthrough here. This is the original double seat, but thanks to Mel's Big Van Small World, the video we watched, he showed us how to cut off the side and put it back together, so you've still got the full seat base, and obviously underneath there you've still got all your storage here, batteries and stuff. So check him out, Mel's Big Van Small World. When Moby came, all he had was the seat rails, where he used to have 10 seats in the back. So we decided to take the rails out, but found it impossible because they were bolted to the chassis. So in the end we ended up packing them out, putting the 12mm marine ply down, and then we put this wonderful vinyl flooring over the top of it, which is absolutely wonderful and really easy to lay, and it gives a fantastic durable finish. We love it.
So we're going to do some of the inside now, and as you can see, Mark made a garage type area here. We can actually get to it from the outside, so that's quite handy, or you can get to it from inside here. Got loads of storage in there, got cartons in the bottom of it. We normally have the water containers here. We've got 35 litres fresh water and 35 litres for it to come out to waste. So that's easy, having it in the van. We've got a little pair of steps, anything else you might need. On the other side here, we built the bathroom. At the moment, we've got a toilet in. I'm not too sure if we're going to put a shower in it or not. Got a back opening and a side opening door to that as well. We've also got a curtain to put across that if we do have the back doors open, and plenty of storage down here in the back door. So we're inside now. So here you would see on the back left we've got the garage area, and the back right that will be the bathroom toilet area. Up here we made a wardrobe. That's a pretty full-size wardrobe. Got storage for whatever we need, little bits and pieces at the top. We've got here a hanging area, which we, to be honest, also use for putting the pillows in. And then down the bottom we've got some boxes for those sort of clothes, and an area for the shoes right at the bottom we're keeping there. Got a mirror on the door. So that's pretty much all our clothes in one place. Further down here, we've got ourselves. Here's another smaller cupboard. This is very useful cupboard. We can reach it from where we're sitting. At the moment we've got a microwave in it because we're going to build somewhere better for that to be, but basically we just store any little things in there. Again, pretty much full-size cupboard for storage. So this is the kitchen area. Got a nice bit of workspace top. Mark made that workspace. We've got a sink down there. That's very easy to use, right next to the water in the wardrobe. And down here, we need some shelves in here at the moment. We've just got the cutlery and storage in there. Get some shelves in there and then keep all the kitchen areas there. At the top again, it came with these little shelves up here. We're going to make them into cupboards. We'll put some doors on them, but at the moment it's very handy. We just put jackets, hats, whatever we need in there. That's fine. Got our fire extinguisher. The curtains we put in ourselves. We actually had the windows tinted a little bit darker. He came with all the windows in, but we did have to put a bit of a darker tint on them. Got these curtains to go around. We're finding this really good with the curtains. On the back doors, we've actually, at the moment, not got curtains on, and we're trying to decide on that, what we're going to do with those. We've also got a curtain here, so we can actually close off the cab if we need to keep it cosy in the evening, or when we're out in the daytime we can close the curtains. That's pretty much it inside. That's a smoke alarm up there, and carbon monoxide detector down there. We've got some holders on the back of the seats to hold things. I think we're going to get some better ones of those. He also came with a skylight all ready to go. I've actually made a little blind for that, so if we do want to black it out, we'll just take the blind down easily, and we've got a skylight. The side windows just have little openings on them, which is, we feel, is nice. You haven't got a big window open and you can still get a little bit of air into the van. So I bet you're wondering where we sleep. This is the seating area here, which is actually very comfy, and we've got a great view out the front of the van and out the side. And Mark's going to demonstrate a 1 minute bed. 1 minute bed?
Bedtime! First of all, you open this wee flap and you pull this wee cord, and
that's
voila,
the bed.
A bed.
There we go. Just flip this over.
How good is that?
That's great, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really, really comfortable. You can leave it down all the time because there is enough room to walk round. When the steps out, you can actually walk through here quite easily, or obviously go out the back doors and you can get through to the front. So you can have it down full time, or we have it folded up most of the time when we're watching TV, which is going to be fitted soon, which is going to go in this corner here, so we can sit and watch it, or watch it in bed. But
just as easy to put up as it is to put down.
I shall now film Jill putting it up.
Okay, just quickly, you're 5'8", aren't you?
On a good day, yeah.
So we managed to sleep horizontally across the van easily in it. We're comfy in it, and it just was space saving to be able to sleep this way in the van. So
yeah, it just made
okay, Mark's going to demo now.
Right, okay.
Ready?
Now we shall put it back up. And it's as easy as that. Now you have a lovely double seat, which is really comfy. Jill's velcroed it on so it doesn't slide around, which is a great idea. And yeah, it's fantastic. Thank you for joining us on our little tour of our bedroom. Well, thanks for joining us on our little van tour. We do have some additions we're going to be putting in shortly. We've got a 12-volt fridge, a 12-volt television, and on the top, you can't see it, but on the top of the van I've bonded with Sikaflex some brackets, and I'll be fitting the 200-watt solar panel and the MPPT charger underneath one of the front seats. So any questions or anything you want to know or anything, just drop us a line. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Leave us a comment what you think of it all. We hope you liked it, and we hope if it's helped anybody out, that's great. And exactly, see you in the next one.
Yeah, take care guys. Bye bye.
Bye bye.